And I do believe that we are indeed live.
Are we leaving?
Indeed, we leave.
Good.
Oh no, they can see me!
Yes.
First things first, stream check.
Yep. Thank you for the resub.
Alright, so now for a very important question to every player and their character here. Do you believe in Santa Claus?
Good question.
I do, and I also believe in life after love.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Welcome back.
We are Leve, and does Mary believe in Santa Claus?
Does Mary believe in Santa Claus?
That is the question, yes.
I would say yes. Just because she has a kid, so she wants him to believe in something that is good. So she would believe in Santa Claus.
And a Santa believer. Also because I think she knows some, long story short, she knows some strong fae and they may know a thing or two about Santa.
Santa Claus is a fae.
I'd believe it, honestly. He has a bunch of elves working for him, so it tracks.
Where do you think all the elves went when they got banished from the Feywild?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like NPC-wise, Philip would not believe in Santa Claus, but Adela would 100% believe in Santa Claus.
I know for sure for like Christmas, Philip dresses up as Santa to do the whole cliche.
Yes.
Oh, what about you, Than? Does Lazarus believe in Santa? I think you might have been muted this whole time.
Oh. Well.
This Lazarus knows who Santa Claus is.
That's an excellent question.
That explains it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we haven't heard you this whole time, buddy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. What's going on? What's the question?
Does Lazarus believe in Santa?
The fuck's a Santa Claus?
Hello.
There it is. I knew it. Hello.
I forgot this thing. Reset. Need to change it.
So, we are live, and we have a question for our cold open. Would Rashmi believe in Santa Claus?
Would Rashmi believe it? I think if you told her about it now, she would be hopeful. I don't think anyone, I don't think she had the belief of Santa beforehand. So, if someone told her about it, she'd be hopeful.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. I do apologize. I've half mentally here.
Still a bit eepy.
Still, yes.
Mort
That's
says,
what we,
sorry, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say you gotta. That's why we had to have that cold open question to make sure everyone's awake in here.
So, Mort says, careful what you say. In spite of the crooked man on the crooked porch, Santa may be the master of the crooked house. You never know. You, like, go in a room with a chimney and, like, soot and stuff shoots out and you hear, ho, 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 ominously. Ominous ho, ho, ho.
Look, this ain't the first time I fought Santa Claus in D&D.
Of all the parties and all the groups that we had here, why does the Crookedoon party seem the most like accurate to encounter Santa?
It's because we are in such a dreary place, but also feels like a place where Santa could exist.
Theoretically.
Yeah. I mean, I could see Santa existing in this setting.
Father Christmas comes with a bag of holding full of weapons.
Just like in Narnia.
No, that's not Santa Claus, that's Chuckle the Clown.
Oh no.
Please, not Chuckles.
I love that in Narnia, though.
You know
Here's
what?
some
There's a
weapons,
fair
children.
point in there. The only way Santa can fit all those toys in that bag, it's got to be a bag of holding.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's all fun and games until Santa decks your halls.
Yep.
But, without further ado, how about we get this show on the road? Who would like to do the recap? Oh, Hoshi, you need to change to, your character's token.
I got to change it back
It's
yesterday.
because y'all changed back.
There you go.
You know what? I haven't done one yet. I'll go
Alright.
see if I can remember what happened. You just camera cuts to the chair. You just hear Gerard scream, "Oh, come on! Do I really have to?" Fine.
Just come on.
And he just, like, begrudgingly just kind of storms into frame, sits down in the chair, crosses his arms, and is just like, can't believe they're making me just... When last we left our heroes, I don't know what we are right now. The ship crashed, or not the ship, the train crashed, and we had to go fetch some, cans, I think it was soul cans. But we had a problem because the train monster that we thought we defeated didn't actually get defeated and became worse. So thankfully we were able to fight it off, and nobody went down this time. And he just kind of looks behind him to the rest of the party off camera.
Stares hard at Anne.
Mary glares at the two other healers.
I don't know what he's
Anyway.
I haven't been downed yet.
Unfortunately, the rest of us and our new noble friends were kind of left to our own devices as Frogman decided, you know what, he's just gonna take off on himself, by himself, and kind of just leave us be. Thankfully we were within reach of we were thankfully in reach of a nearby town, which the name escapes me at the moment, but we made it there, and our lovely new friends managed to settle in their new home, which apparently they didn't even know they owned until just now, Druskenvauld Manor. We made it to the village, turned in for the evening, and then the next morning most of us went out, did a little shopping at the various locales within the village. I made a pit stop to the bookshop as well as the apothecary. Unfortunately, not getting me any closer to what I want. And I'm not. And he just turns around and is just like, I'm not gonna tell them what I talked about.
Hmm. It's fair.
Anyways, once we were all done with our shopping, we made our way up to Druskenvauld Manor, and we were met with some weird, creepy guy that seemed to be a part of the house. I'm not sure. We'll find out in just a moment. But he invited us in the house, and that's where we left off. All right. And he just gets up and walks away.
All right. So, couple corrections. The train went off because not on the vagrant's exact will. It just sort of started moving away, and he has to fix it a little further. And the Druskenvalds did know they had a place here. They just never came to inspect it or hang out in it or whatever. So they figured, you know what, now's as good a time as any since we're here.
Yeah, might as well.
And the last thing, the village is Wickermore Hollow. Well, Wickermore Village, which is in the section of Druskenvauld called Wickermore Hollow.
Yeah. Unfortunately, some of the names kind of just like weren't on my mind, so.
Right, so there were a few corrections you had to do there, so this time I won't be giving inspiration. However, if this wants to load, come on, Roll20. There we go. Here you are. Just outside and on the porch of the Crooked Manor. Well, Druskenvauld. Yeah, Druskenvauld Manor. And the storm has rolled in. Only way seemingly to go is inside. I mean, I suppose you could turn around if you really wanted to and just say, you know what? No, fuck all this.
We might as well head in. I don't think that crooked guy has any good intentions for Philip and Adela.
No, he doesn't. And Mary just walks in and just have her gun at the ready.
What makes you think that?
Let's see. Who is chat's POV? Let me move you in. Nope. There we go. Figured out who the POV is. Alright. So. This ruined foyer might once have been quite grand in its design, but now it languishes in the decay of decades of neglect. Above, a crooked chandelier sways gently, casting a flickering shadows across the cracked tiles that stretch toward closed doors. Oh wait, I should probably actually put in a light source then, because there was not a light source placed in here. My B. Okay.
What? You're saying this isn't mood lighting?
I mean, this is just darkness. What we have at the current moment is pitch black darkness. Let's go with this light source and see how that looks.
You guys can't see in pitch darkness?
I can.
There we go. I think most of you can, actually.
I mean,
Who's the one person who can't? There's always one person in every D&D group, isn't there?
It's true.
I think we all do now.
Yeah, I got dark vision.
Okay.
It would have been me if it wasn't for my subclass.
Ah.
Okay. Now let's see. A crooked chandelier swaying, casting flickering shadows across cracked tiles that stretch towards 3 closed doors. A staircase twists unnaturally along the wall, leading to a second floor balcony that looms in the darkness. Every inch of the walls is consumed by portraits, families, lifelike yet haunted, with wide, terror-filled eyes that seem to follow your every movement. Does anyone want to take a look at these paintings here?
Sure, why not?
Yes. I have a
Sure.
hunch.
So you notice that the paintings, like I said, they show a bunch of families that you would wager have been in this manor, but a lot of the name plaques have been worn away. But as you look closer, you notice some that have their names still on the placard. The first is the Lockwoods. The patriarch in this portrait bears an unsettling resemblance to the Crooked Man. Like, a little less twisted in this portrait, obviously, but very eerily similar. Upon the plaque, it also reveals all of their names. The father, Eustace Lockwood, his wife, Petunia, their daughter, Sally, their infant son, Arthur, and Petunia's frail mother, Keziah. Standing beside them are their servants, Joseph and Gail Petrini, along with their son, Francis. The next portrait is someone you're very familiar with. The Druskenvaulds. They're rendered in a somewhat chilling light. Adela stands uncharacteristically stoic, adorned with a woven wicker choker and vibrant red and orange flowers in her hair. Philip is weeping, a black crown of 6 points atop his head, and a crescent moon pin glinting from his right lapel. And the last, most disturbing portrait of the three is a portrait of each and every one of you, standing next to each other, grinning widely, but there are no teeth in any of your mouths. And
I don't look too different from there, except I don't have teeth.
And anyone who was examining the portraits, I just need a quick charisma saving throw from the revelations from the last two.
Oh.
Well,
Earn lots of fun.
I'm just double checking something.
so I'm just gonna real quickly, first and foremost, I'm gonna give you a little icon.
I'm curious.
And you also need a little icon. Okay, so we have 3 different people that are taking 1d6 psychic damage, and you were cursed. What that curse entails, you'll find out.
Oh, fun!
But let's...
This is
first-
definitely one way to wake me up.
Oh, good! Max damage for that! Ooh, you all take 6 damage as that sight of all of you smiling with no teeth jars you to your absolute core.
I say this painting is not very flattering for me.
What in the hell?
He looks up at the sky. What do you think?
It's not a very good painting. Pretty creepy. That must be what the artist was trying to invoke. Terror. That makes sense.
I'm not feeling it.
I'm holding my staff a lot closer.
But, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just commenting, like, this is so bizarre. Like, how can they have a painting of us, like, so quickly? We just came in, like, yesterday.
Magic.
The fool chimes
Yes.
in. No one else can hear except you. Makes sense to me. When in doubt, magic.
See? He gets it.
So there are 3 doors that you can go through. Or you could go up the stairs to the 2nd floor. The choice is yours.
We should all probably stick together.
Draco, I have a question.
I might have an answer.
Can Rushme divine smite the paintings?
I mean, if you wanted to use your divine smite for that, you certainly could. Roll an
If you can
attack.
reach them.
I mean, they do have a staff, so
Will you be able to reach it?
yeah, they're just portraits are hanging right over here. You'd be able to smack them with a weapon if you really wanted to.
Okay. The Divine Smite is the Channel Divinity, right? Or is that
Yes.
No.
Divine Sense? Wait.
No.
Divine Smite is it's an ability that you trigger once you hit a target.
Yeah, and you have to spend a spell slot
Spell
for it.
slot. So you have to actually hit.
Yeah, so roll your attack.
Wait, no, wait, give me a sec. I have fully confused myself.
Okay.
You said you want to smite, so you have to roll to attack the target. Once you hit a target, you can choose to use a divine smite, which is you spend a spell slot to deal extra damage.
So you would be hitting with your quarterstaff, because that's your weapon.
Yes, you have to hit with a melee attack first in order to smite.
Yes.
So I'll probably do two-handed.
Okay, yeah, I'd say that would hit the painting on the wall. So roll the damage. Okay.
And then roll
And then
2d8.
your smite, your 2d8.
And then 2d8. Not bad.
Okay. So you absolutely obliterate the painting on the wall, and you make a crack in it. A very clear crack that, like, if there were small creatures in the wall or something, they'd probably be crawling out right now. Luckily they aren't, but you do hear a wicked laugh seem to echo around the room. And then back.
I think I
to
missed the
silence.
line.
Immediately running over. Rashi, what was that for? You okay? Why'd you just blow up the wall?
It feels wrong.
I mean, it's wrong.
I
it's creepy, but
agree.
It doesn't mean you have to go ballistic over it.
I look at Anne, put my hand on her shoulder with very, very dead, cold eyes. It feels wrong.
Rashmi, look at me. Look at me, Rashmi. It's gonna be fine. We'll get through this, okay?
Mary looks at Rashmi. It may feel wrong, but it's not smart to attack something that you don't understand. Attacking something that you don't understand can cause danger to everyone. Think before you act next time. And she bonk you on the head with the end of her rifle.
That was a pretty strong hit, though, I'm not gonna lie. But you have to save that for a bat that really deserves it.
Right. And as Gerard opens the next door, this circular room built into the base of the manor's turret houses a modest gallery. Paintings of sweeping landscapes and dour busts of forgotten historical figures dominate the space. Their placards forever faded from decades of neglect. The most prominent piece in this collection sits in an alcove at the far end of the room. Carved from weathered marble is a larger-than-life statue of an albino peacock. One eye socket is empty, and the other features a dull red bloodstone. And also, if you'd care to share with the religious people in here, there is a statue, I believe it's this one over here, that seems to connotate some sort of religious figure.
Would that be a religion check?
You could just look closely at it and see what it says. Because it seems to have a plaque describing it.
Sure. Which side was it? Bottom one?
It's the one that seems to have like a... Yeah, the bottom one right there. Okay, and let me find... the one related to that. Yep, that would be.
I'd imagine Rashmi walks through the door, tries to go towards the side, bumps into the statues like, ah! And then looks at the plaque out of curiosity.
So the plaque beneath it describes how this individual that the statue depicts brought a deity's influence to Wickermore Hollow many years prior by first amassing a large gathering of followers, whose worship allowed for the god's power to grow in the province. Do you share that with everybody else?
A god? I'll say out loud just that. See if anyone pays attention.
Hey, Draco.
Yes.
Draco put his hand on the bloodstone in the eye of the peacock. Does it feel loose at all?
You could probably get it out of there if you put in enough effort. However, the second you go... Wait, actually, hold on, let me see here. Space paintings... Oh, that's right, that's something else.
Ooh, you can turn your token?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could
How'd
always
you do
do that.
that?
You never know that?
No, I didn't realize you could turn it around like that. How'd
Okay.
you do that?
Yep, so if you click your token, there's a blue circle that's like in the right corner, and then you just click and spin.
What?
Yeah, you could do that the whole time. It's always been a feature.
I never do this.
You can also flip it back and forth. Flip it horizontal.
How do you flip it that way?
Right click it and go to advanced transform.
Transform. Ah.
All right.
Yes, we could look that way.
But,
What was
It's,
it?
it's not Rush Me anymore. It's his eyes, Suddenly.
so, I'm gonna say, Cauldron, as you come into the room, you also see the statue, and you hear your lady's voice in your ear. You must do the same. And as Gerard tries to take the bloodstone, the peacock begins to animate and lets out a screech. Unfortunately, there is no token for the peacock itself, but it's going off the stats of another creature, so here's what the token looks like.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
The battle were declared. Roll initiative.
I wonder what this religious thing is going on. Oh my god, is that a bird?
I don't think I very much liked you trying to take its eye, friend.
Would I have thought? You know what? I'll just add it as flavor. Never mind.
Okay. There we go. Right, and I have to add something else. Let me grab that section here.
Oh, the mighty cockatrice.
Okay.
Oh no.
So what is this exactly?
So the peacock statue animated, but it has the stats of the creature that is being shown.
Ah.
Is the
Getting
music
fluttered.
playing right now?
Yes, the music is playing.
Yeah, I hear the music.
Yep.
I may have to refresh again.
Gosh darn it, Mort!
We haven't fought a basilisk since like Thailea, so
It's true.
Oh no.
Well, hey, you get to do it. Mary's first as the peacock tries to attack.
Barry just like looks at it. holds up her rifle, looks at your arm, and she's gonna shoot it.
Fair. But you are looking at it, correct? Or because you don't know it can do what it can do. I need you to make me a DC 12 con saving throw. As it has a petrifying gaze.
Oh no.
That is not enough. You start to watch as your feet begin to turn to stone and you are now restrained. You need to repeat the saving throw at the end of your next turn. On a success it will end, but now you can make your attack.
What the fuck is Mario 64?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I know, Mr. Person who tries to steal statue's eyeballs.
Yeah, that'll hit.
27.
That definitely is gonna hit.
We're 15.
15. And where's the necrotic coming from?
Oh, that's all I'm gonna do is I didn't turn that off.
Ah, okay. Right, and is that it for your turn? Or are you gonna summon the boy?
I will have to use Omen of Doom to summon the boy.
Right.
But I only have 3 uses of that, so I will wait.
Fair enough. Right. So Mario 64. Mary, you notice from one of the paintings on the wall, the elderly woman in the Lockwood painting, Keziah, shoots out of the painting and grabs onto you. And I need you to make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh no, why picky stuff I'm bad at?
I mean, I rolled it. Okay. I rolled the die to see if who she was going to attack, and it went for Mary specifically. So she goes and tries to pull you, but you manage to shake her off with all of your force, and she retreats back into that painting. As you watch, she moves to through all the other paintings. It seems she might come from any direction. Lazarus.
Well, fuck.
Mariosa, don't look at it.
Noted. Just looks at your legs being turned to stone. Let's try Dissonant Whispers.
Okie doke. Let's see how wise this peacock statue is. Not very. It's 13.
And I'm just gonna just stay right over here.
Alright. That'll bring us to Anne.
Petrifying gaze, petrifying gaze. What kind of action would it be to put 2 and 2 together that this is kind of like a basilisk?
I mean, Mary told you about the stone thing that's happening to her right now. So you could probably... I would give you that information. If you know about basilisks from your previous life, you would know that this is very basilisk-like behavior.
Ah, so it's like a... Yeah, so... And we'll just kind of like snap our fingers. Ah, so it's like a basilisk. I saw these at a zoo once. I know how we gotta take care of this. And Anne's just gonna pull from... I've had this from my... starting background. A silver mirror.
Ah!
Well, not looking at it. She's gonna walk up and hold it right in front of this thing's face, but she's keeping her eyes closed.
Okay. Right, so I'll make it roll a con save against its own vision. That is a 10, which is not enough, and he begins to himself turn to stone in the gaining the restrained condition.
Aha! I knew those field trips to the zoo were handy.
Right, and that would bring us to the peacock. I believe restraint gives disadvantage on your attacks, right?
Yep, disadvantage on attacks and advantage on us to hit it.
Okay, so let's see. Gerard is directly in front of it, so he's going to try and bite him with his beak.
That one.
Well,
Nope.
that is indeed a natural one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And that is 6. It doesn't, it's a construct. It can't get tummy pains, so that's just a miss.
Draco,
Yes.
if it was disadvantage, since I was restrained, it would have been a 12, not the 27.
Oh, that's right. I forgot because you also had that. Whoops. Yeah, and that wouldn't have hit, so I need to give him back 15 health. 15. Boop. Okay. Alright, but that is it for the peacock. Bring us to Gerard.
Really quick, I believe at the end of its turn, it has to roll another con save again.
You're right,
Yeah.
it does. So yeah, before it becomes Gerard's turn, let's see if it is stoned or not. That is a 14, which I believe does beat its own saving throw. Yeah, it beats its saving throw, so it shatters the stone around it and does not look at the mirror anymore. Now it's Gerard's turn.
Get real dick right now.
The funny thing is, I also have a steel mirror.
You just want to combo? You just want to stomach this thing, buddy?
Two of you holding mirrors directly in front of it, you gotta look at somewhere.
Fucking. Alright, hang on a second. You know what? Would it be a bonus action or an action to do that? To just hold the mirror up?
I'd say an action to pull your mirror out properly, because you
Alright.
gotta dig for it.
Okay, well, first of all, since I gotta re-up this since I took a long rest, so I'm gonna Crimson Rite again.
Mhm.
I'm gonna we'll do Rite of Storm,
Alright.
and I take a D4 necrotic, so I take 2 necrotic. And actually, we'll just do the right on the battle axe here,
Okie doke.
and you know, he'll just go ahead and swing. 11.
That's not gonna hit. And is that it?
Well, yeah, it's my turn. He's just gonna be just standing there ready to go.
Right, and that will bring us to Cauldron. So why does he have the marker on him? He doesn't. He's just in a weird spot now. Choco, are you muted, or?
Ah, there we go.
No, I'm here.
Or not Choco. I meant Cryptic, it's the other C username.
Sorry, I had push stock on. Sorry.
No worries.
All the spaces are occupied, unless I can move around Anne to.
So I'd say you can, like, go into her space for a second to attack, but you can't end your turn there. So it's basically like you just go in, stab, and go back if that's what you're going to be doing.
Is there room up here?
Yeah, you could stand there. It's in, like, this alcove on the side, though, so it's going to be a little difficult to hit from there. Just because of the angle. We'll say you would have like disadvantage to hit from there. I'm gonna move it right in like the middle here because that's where it came out.
Well, I've got an AC of 18, so I don't mind baiting opportunity attacks.
Okie doke. Yeah.
And I'll go ahead and hit him with a Divine Smirt.
All right. What's the other one? Oh, if it was Fiend or Undead, gotcha. So 4, and then the weapon damage.
Double that.
Okay, so yeah. I guess I could. Okay, I guess I could just take the 5 there since they're both the D8, right? So that's just 2d8 and that's 1. Oh wait, so no, since 2d8s, roll 2d8s to do the additional radiant damage.
Okay, I will.
-7.
This is in essence 20, Draco.
Hmm.
That's
Damn,
a
that's a meaty
6.
hit.
So that's like
26 damage.
Yeah,
yeah.
solid hit. Right, now you will have to back away. So it is gonna take that opportunity attack against you as soon as you move. 17, I believe, will not hit.
It will not hit.
Right? Which will...
It misses due to my mirror shield.
Ah. I don't think the shield you got is a mirror shield.
Ah.
But that will bring us to Rashmi.
So, it's not a god?
This is something else.
No, this is a peacock painting.
So, it's not a god.
No.
she
Except-
repeats, like, to herself.
Different statue.
Let's see what shiny thing I have that might be reflective. Not many things that I would consider reflective. But I do have a net.
You do? Net isn't reflective, but you certainly, I guess, could if you wanted to throw the net on it.
You
It's
just
all...
have to get into range for it.
Yeah.
I get over here, try to get between Anne and the creature, and I throw my net.
Okay, I guess roll flat dex. Or actually, wait, I think the net actually has on it the... You have a command to hit, right?
Yes.
So yeah, just roll the net. Okay, 13 is not going to be enough. You try to throw the net, and the peacock just sort of dodges to the left of your net. But hey, the net's still there. You could grab it for another attempt at some other time.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have to, like... I'm gonna move you back a square. Because you were, like, in a wall where you were putting yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, and that will bring us to Mary once again.
17
That will hit.
for 11.
Okay, it's looking real rough. It's cracking and parts of it are falling off, but it's still standing. It's out the old peacock scream at you.
And that will be my turn. You said it was a Constitution saving throw, correct?
Correct.
20.
Okay. You manage to break the stone off of your feet by just stomping your feet a bit harder. And luckily, you manage to break it off before it can grow too high up your body.
Oh, thank the Lord.
And now, Miss Kazaya is gonna shoot from another painting, this time trying to grab at Anne. I need Anne to make a charisma saving throw.
How dare you?
Okay. So...
You know what? I want to burn my inspiration.
Okay, absolutely.
17.
Okay. So she tries to grab you and take you into, like, a scenic painting, like, on a mountainside, or a mountainside cabin, but you manage to shake her off in time. She goes back.
She tried to Super Mario 64 you.
Yep. Hence why I labeled it that.
Leave me alone. I'm busy here.
And that will bring us to Lazarus.
Magic missile.
All right. One is enough, but you do have more to shoot.
Yeah, I know, he's just gonna keep shooting.
4 and 2. You launch... Actually, I don't know if you ever flavored it. What do your magic missiles look like?
Oh, I did. In the first session, basically what he does is he just smashes the air as if it was glass, and it shoots shard out.
That's right. So yeah, you shoot your shards out, and you blow up piece after piece after piece until all that's left is a pile of rubble, the bloodstone, and dust.
Well, that was fun.
Everyone okay?
Yeah.
You gotta be more careful. That thing was very, very dangerous.
Indeed.
Well, Tourette, I guess you got what you wanted, if you want that fancy-looking rock.
I forgot one thing. That ghost from the portraits fades out of the portrait with an unsettling cackle. And you have 1 bloodstone. Alright. Aside from that, there doesn't seem to be much else in this room.
We start walking out.
I mentioned God.
You did.
Again, I will mention it again. God.
I'll look at this then.
You get the same information that I told Rashmi when you look at the statue. The statue
Which is a
itself
lot more
is in...
detailed than me saying God, by the by.
Yes. It is a figure who brought a new god into Wickermore Hollow.
Can I roll just a flat intelligence check to kind of get a theory about... I mean, this could just be very literal, but just trying to, like, context clues of what it means to bring a god into a place.
Yeah, no, I allow that.
What does it mean to be a god?
Okay.
19.
So, with the 19, there are some areas that don't have certain gods' blessings. Like, every region of the world has their own unique gods for different things. Sunlight, harvest, etc., etc., etc. But sometimes a god will want influence in an area where they don't. And to do this, they send a follower of theirs to that location to try and amass followers for their new faith in this area. In this instance, this individual that has the statue brought, it looks like, the Bright Singer's faith into Wickermore Hollow.
And we'll relay this to, I guess, Rashmi and Cauldron since they're still in the room. Yeah, so it seems like this is just depicting a pilgrimage where gods don't reside. Like you, Cauldron, like, your god doesn't exist where I'm from. So it would be the same thing if you were to come to my part of the world to bring your faith. This is just a statue depicting the god that was brought here, which I assume is... I don't know, I heard some people talk about a bright singer, but I don't know anything about it.
Yes, there was an order of the Bright Singers at the church this morning.
Was that the one with the wolf?
The ones with the wolves when we walked into town, those were people who worshipped the old ways.
Aye.
The Bright Singer is a new deity that wants to be spread here.
Aldrin, you got the basic rundown, of course, last session on the Bright Singer and what he's about. So if you'd like to, you can share with the others.
Ashmi slowly walks away.
Cryptic, I don't know if you're still muted or...
I'm here.
Okay. Right. That's one door down, 2 to go. And let me describe the room as you see it before you. This parlor contains furnishings with one elegant upholstery now caked with dust. On a circular table by the cobweb-choked fireplace is a wood spirit board of impeccable craftsman. A small heart-shaped planchette rests atop it, engraved with the initials A.D.
This is curious.
This is...
Anyone who wants to can roll an Arcana check to figure out roughly what this is.
That's to anyone,
yeah.
both ways.
Nat 20.
Okay.
17.
Goddamn. Okay, it seems everyone basically recognizes what this is. This is a Ouija board. The planchette is used to communicate with spirits of the dead. Along with the board, it'll allow them to spell out words, the spirit, or go to like yes, no, hello, goodbye, etc., etc. To properly perform the ritual, you need people at least, you need 2 or more people to place their hand on the planchette and ask if there's a spirit in the room. Once you do so, if there is a spirit in the room, they will contact you via the board. There are a bunch of chairs around here, so if y'all wanted to sit around and grab the planchette, you certainly could. Also, I'm going to give some light here, because I'm going to say the fireplace is active at this time.
But... You guys see the mark here on the planchette? AD. Do you think that's... I was trying to find if we had, like, art of her, but did Adela have a planchette, like, on her?
You should have art of her. I think it's in the Ghost Light Express section, under chapter images. Oh, no, wait. We didn't. That's weird.
They're not there.
I could have swore they were around here somewhere. Is it in... Oh, okay, hold on. I found where Philip and Adela are. I'll just quickly pop them both in here, and we'll X that out, and... Yep. Her hand is covering it up, but yes.
This is Miss Adela's planchette. Do you guys think something happened to her?
Most likely.
I'm sure she's fine.
No, not with that man here.
And the paintings. Do you see how like sad and scared they look in that painting in the main room? I don't think this house has any good intentions for them.
Do you all want to sit around the table and ask the spirits what they think?
Nope.
I
And
feel
we'll
like
actually-
this is plot device, so
See, that's
we
the
kinda
right
have
answer,
to.
but
And we'll actually sit down in front of the planchette. Auntie Lilith told me how to work these things. She was a necromancer. We
All
just
right.
had to talk to the spirits.
Right, so,
Like, and just very calmly wanting to, like, you know,
a holy woman that had a necromancer as an aunt.
yeah, she taught me a lot of things. I have a lot of unique teachers. She was a nice necromancer.
Mary's just going leaning up against the wall, just watching them.
all right. Do Cauldron and Gerard sit down, or?
Sure, why not?
Sure.
Alright, so you'll sit here. We'll have you sitting at this one here. And Rashmi, if you're coming up, you can sit right here.
Yeah.
Right, so, well, and, what is the first
Everyone join
question?
hand? Did everyone join hands? Is it very important that no one,
Oh, forward.
like, you know, yeah, we all had to, you know, join hands onto the planchette. No one actively push it. The spirit will use our bodies as a medium. And we just have to ask a question. So, I guess the first one. Oh, spirits of this manor. Are Philip and Adela Druskenvauld in danger?
Interesting question. The planchette moves first to hello, and then moves to yes.
That is honestly a fair point. We didn't properly greet ourselves.
I'm sorry. Well, hello there, spirit. I'm Anne, and these are my friends. Would you kindly tell us your name?
Right, and let me grab... Not that one. Let's see. This is... Let me find it, because, like, obviously I can do this only one letter at a time. I just need to find the spelling. There you are. Okay, the planchette begins to move. J, O, S, E, P, H. Then it moves to like a blank part of here for space. P, A, T, R, I, N, I.
Patrini.
So
He
that's
was-
Joseph Patrony?
Patrini. He was in one of the paintings in the main room. He was one of the servants, right?
Correct. One of the servants of the Lockwood family. One of the only recognizable paintings in that room.
Here, can I just roll a quick insight check?
Yeah, I'll allow
I just
it.
want to get a vibe. I want a vibe from the spirit.
So,
23.
there is no body, obviously, to properly be, like, looking and seeing, but he seems to be forthright so far.
I'm not sensing any ill intent from this Joseph Patrini. He seems to be a very kind person from just this. You've helped answer the question that Philip and Adela are in danger. Do you know what the danger is and how we may be able to help?
So, to answer the first question, what is the danger? H-A-G.
Hag. What does that mean? There's a hag here. I mean, yeah.
A hag.
This is.
Mm-hmm.
What would it be for Gerard just to like think about like hags and like why one would be here specifically?
That'd be Arcana. They're fey creatures. Arcana makes the most sense. Well, most cases they're fey creatures. With a 9, you've heard of hags. They're old women with magic powers as far as you know. But they're not wizards. They're just, like, old, weird women with magic powers that are usually bad, but sometimes good. You think you've heard a story or two where they're good?
Can I try an Arcana check?
Sure.
Come on, what did I know about hags before? 18.
So, with an 18, you know that hags come in all sorts of shapes and sizes, differing based on the region that they are from, or based on what they like, more often than not. With just the word hag, you're not sure exactly what kind of hag you're dealing with, but you know that these are monstrous magic women that, more often than not, like to cause suffering for people.
And we'll relay this. Like, she's speaking like she's very knowledgeable about, like, this. Like, yeah, it could just be a hag. I've heard stories about them. Does anyone else have any? Actually, if I did ask a question to the group, that may cause Petrini to answer. So,
Yes, does anyone have any questions? Petrini moves the planchette to no.
I guess, and we'll just give a look to everyone to be like, dude, does anyone have a question? But she's not gonna, say it out loud. If we ask each other questions that make, cause Petrini to answer, so we have to be very careful.
You would also know if you're not touching the planchette, then he won't think you're asking him a question.
Alright. Let's take our hands off for a moment. Let's discuss for a moment.
Perhaps we could ask where they are.
That was gonna be my question, but I kind of don't want to be, seem like I'm like, the one taking lead.
So, question should we ask them then?
We could ask what kind of hag it is.
And we can also ask if the god thing is related to it. As we
I
did
think that
see
could just
something about the god thing.
I mean, that could just be a statue of a god here. Like, not to be grim, but I don't think there's a holy power in this house.
Okay.
It seems like it's just a hag causing the issue. So I guess we
If
can
you're
ask, like,
certain.
well, I think we can just try to narrow down what we know about this hag. Then if there are any extra questions we could ask, we can explore those avenues.
I mean, we could ask them what type of hag.
Yeah, I think we can ask what kind of hag they are and where this hag is.
So which question first?
I think we should know. Above here, I'm thinking we should try to find out where it's at before we know what kind it is. Just so we don't like end up running around the house if it's like too late. All right, so let's all put our hands together.
Mm-hmm.
Petrini, can you ask us, can you tell us where this hag resides?
The planchette begins to move. A, T, T, I, C. That didn't work as well as I was hoping it would.
It's up in the attic.
So
Of
it's
course
in the
it is.
house.
Yeah, it's still actively here. Can you tell us what kind of hag it is?
All right, let me roll this way. Okay. Actually, you know what? Better way to do this. Oh, you're low.
Let's go high.
All right. The planchette begins to move. I M S O R R Y, and then to no.
That's fine.
Jared will just say out loud, "How long has it been here?"
That is a good question. The planchette begins to move. F O R C E N T U R I E S.
Centuries.
Do you think we can take it on?
The planchette moves. I H O P E S O M Y F A M I L Y I S T R A P P E D.
I lost track of the letters, so I'm just
Yeah,
waiting
I'm
for
gonna
it to
put it
come out.
into chat. Give me just a second.
Much
It
appreciated.
is a lot. Okay.
So it
That's
sounds
what
like
that
this hag has
said.
been in the house for a long time, and anybody who's lived in it has either fallen victim to the hag, or the hag has at least scared them away.
Could be the reason for all the wickedness in here. They hags often like to just thrive off of the suffering. So family is trapped.
I hope so. My
If-
family is trapped. Ah.
If we, I got it. Yeah, Anne has a question. If we help free your family, do you think that can help us, like, aid in the battle against the hag? Like, would the hag be weaker if we freed your family?
Planchette moves to yes.
Okay, so we gotta help free Petrini's family. Can you tell us where in the house to start looking? Where's your family trapped?
ALLOVER.
All over?
Looks like we had to explore this entire house to try to free the spirits.
It's also going to move to more letters. YOUHAVE 1 KEY.
One key. Gonna look to Gerard. The bloodstone?
Gerard will just kind of like look in the air, hold up the bloodstone, just kind of, he won't say anything, but he'll just kind of be like this.
The planchette moves to yes.
Oh, destroying the statue was worth it then.
Hot dog. Alright. So we just gotta be careful and search this house carefully.
He'll just say one more, like, before we leave, he'll just be like, are there more stones like this?
It's going to move to no.
The keys may just be manifested as different objects, potentially.
It's going to move one more time. ASK.
Can you tell us like specific things we need to look for?
To take from my robot. Now that is the right question. It begins to move between... Oops, did not mean to do that. It moves between a bunch of different letters. So give me just a second. The first one you already recognize that you have. The gem. GEM. Next is KEY. Followed by CUP. DOLL. BEAR. PIN.
Gem, key, cup, doll, a bear, and a pin.
Gem,
So, yeah, above
key,
game it's
cup,
6 items.
doll, bear, and pin.
Above game it's 6 items in total, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Petrini. We'll do our best to help.
THANKYOU. And there's one more thing he spells out before you go. FINDMYSONHELIVES.
Friendship.
His son is alive.
We'll do our best, as I assume we feel the board deactivate.
Yep. It moves to goodbye, and the fire that was in this room snuffs out. With a hiss.
Well, it seems we have a classic fetch quest.
And there are 2 other doors out of this room, aside from the
There
one
was
that leads
also-
back to the foyer.
Wasn't there another door back in the foyer? Or is
Yep.
it only that's just a
There was one door that you haven't gone in the foyer. There's this door that Gerard is standing in front of, and one door that's near where Mary is.
Do you want to check the last room in the foyer before moving on, or should we just check that one?
We should check everything.
Or moving on, we should check the other room.
Draco, and if it's possible, Ant's gonna hold on to the planchette.
Okay.
Just to try to keep it safe.
All right.
One of the
Uh,
mantras for my religion. It may help us here, it may not, but may your heart be your guiding key.
Huh. Didn't realize Cauldron was Sora this whole time. But, Mary, you find yourself in a hallway. There's a door across from you immediately, but there's also a hallway that leads further down. And I'm gonna give chat your vision real quick.
Alright, everyone, let's stick together.
There we go. Now they can see.
Come on, Yelling.
Okay.
Let me zoom out a little bit because there's a lot of doors in this hallway. You would wager the one that's right over here is the door from the parlor, so you at least know where this door leads. But all of the doors on the east side of the house and north, you have no idea where they go.
Mary will move to the side of this door and hold her gun towards the door.
All right.
You don't expect me to open this, do you?
Why'd you step in front of it then?
Because you were in the way.
It's called follow the leader, son.
What later? She smiles.
Right.
Jart's gonna swing open this door in front of him.
Right, and you find a scattered array of decaying instruments surrounds the wooden dance floor at this room's center. Its boards blackened with age and splintered by time's cruel hand. On the wall, a large oval mirror hangs, its long, jagged crack twisting the room's reflection into a crooked mockery, where through the fractured glass everything appears stretched and warped. At the far end, a harpsichord stands, its lid propped open like a yawning casket. Its rusted wires stretched like the brittle tendons of some forgotten corpse. The yellow ivory keys exposed, tangled with cobwebs.
Can I perceive to try and find any of the items that we're looking for?
You could roll a perception check.
All that as well.
16.
So, with a 16, you see what I've described already: a decaying music room, the mirror, the sofa. But you think to yourself, the harpsichord, it has keys. Maybe it's one of them.
Gerard will kind of look to Mary, give like a follow me gesture, and walk in and go walk over to the harp.
Oh, harpsichord. That's this over here.
Harpsichord is a piano-like thing.
And I'm gonna just,
It's a quaint little room.
I actually have something for Rashmi in here, so I'm gonna move your character in.
Okay.
You look at the mirror, and you notice that your black hair has already grown back to its full length. For
Well,
one. It was short for, like, a day, if that. But as you look, your appearance begins to shift. And you see the girl that you've been looking for, staring at you in the mirror. Behind her, a mass of corpses. She flashes a wicked grin at you, hefting a bloody axe. There's so many corpses. She states to you, "As a being born of sin, I can consume sin itself to grow stronger, and Druskenvauld is filled with it. Murder alone is insufficient. Sin must also include vices and base pleasures." And it fades back to a normal reflection. None of you saw or heard any of that.
Here. She's here.
Who's here?
The one with the similar face. She's here.
Mary will stop and turn towards Roshi. Where?
Not sure where, but she left lots of destruction in her wake.
And upon that note, you hear the harpsichord seem to play by itself, and you look into the mirror to see a bunch of spectral dancers. Hold on, let me take that away and put this up. Let's start from the beginning of the song. There we go. The door closes behind you before you can step out. And the spirits swing and dance. And I need you all to first start with a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom's not that bad.
17.
Nat
Play
20.
it.
God fucking damn it.
Oh boy, do you have inspiration?
No.
Okay, this is gonna get a whole lot worse. So first, Mary,
You were already cursed, weren't you?
yep, the curse is about to manifest because you rolled a natural 1. But now, Mary is charmed. You must use all of your movement when it's your turn to dance erratically without leaving your space and take 1d6 psychic damage. You have 3 turns to break this, or you will get a level of exhaustion. Additionally, however, while you break out in this funky dance move, I think Lazarus... no, Lazarus succeeded. You're the only one who failed. But while you are dancing now, weasels begin to pour out of the harpsichord. A whole boggle's worth of weasels. Your curse, you now know its nature. Every time you roll a natural 1, a boggle swarm is going to spawn in that room.
Oh.
And that
Initiative,
is...
everybody.
That's for every person who's cursed, so don't roll natural 1s, Rush, me, Mary, and Cauldron.
So,
Oh!
Draco, question.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So with the wisdom saves from earlier, since this time it's wisdom instead of charisma, I want to know, like, am I okay even though I didn't roll a natural 1?
Yeah, no, you were fine because you didn't roll a natural 1. I'm saying every time you roll a natural 1, a boggle swarm is going to appear. Also, more weasels on the other side of the wall spawn in, and they all, in unison, speak to you. Vesla Browntooth will sacrifice your souls!
Is that your name? That's unfortunate.
Shame.
And let's bring in those weasels into the initiative order as well.
What was that name again?
Vesla Browntooth.
So many 21s.
Okay, let's see. I know it's in here.
21.
And I will put that into
Number.
Roll20 so that you can get the spelling on that.
Number.
We have 3 21s. Okay, let's see. So they have a +3. The weasels.
Yeah, Lazarus just has one.
Okay, so it's going to be Weasels, Lazarus, Boggleswarm. Or no, Weasels, Boggleswarm, Lazarus, I mean.
Oh, great.
So our little weasel buddies, they're gonna walk on up. That's not where I wanted you. I wanted you over here.
Just cue the hot fuzz meme. I'm Vesla Tooth and I shame.
Right, and they go on a chomp on you.
Your parents must have hated you.
No, that's... you would know, and from your roll from earlier, hags just have names like that.
Yeah, hacks just have weird ass names.
So she
It's also
chose
the first
that for herself, and she
Yeah.
thought that was intimidating.
Yes.
It's hag shit.
Yeah.
This is also the first time you ever heard Anne swear.
1, 2, 3,
Language.
4, 5, 6. Okay,
Uh-oh.
so... let's see. The first bite on Anne, a 15, does that hit?
No.
That 8 does not hit Cauldron. That 24 will hit Lazarus. You take 1 damage from that one.
You little.
The other weasel, the first one bites your ankle. The other one bites your other ankle for 2 damage. That one misses. And the third weasel climbs up your leg and bites your arm. So you're going to take 4 damage total from those weasels.
That's annoying.
No. The Boggle Swarm. Let's see. Okay, interesting.
Above board, what exactly is a boggle swarm?
So, a boggle is what a group of weasels is called. So this is a swarm of weasels. It is a boggle swarm.
I think I'm sensing a trend here, everybody.
I remember that game.
Okay, so the Boggle Swarm begins to attack. Directly in front of them is Mary, so they're going to begin swarming her and chomping on her. Or at least attempting to. Yeah, that's gonna hit. Mary, you take 9 piercing damage, and if you have teeth, you need to make a con saving throw.
What?
Wait, what?
You have teeth.
Yeah, con saving throw.
Make a con saving throw.
No, I heard you.
Yes.
Like, what's the condition is you have to have teeth?
Yes.
So, if we...
Quick, everyone, pull out your teeth.
Okay, with a 20, you notice while the Boggle Swarm is swarming you and biting at you, one of them tries to take one of your teeth, but you manage to knock it away before it can get close enough for that. It was just gonna rip that tooth out of your mouth if you gave it the opportunity to.
Oh, hell no.
And then attack number 2 on our friend over there, Gerard.
Nope.
And okay, that is a miss. I think swarms can occupy the same space as a creature, if I'm remembering correctly. Yep, another creature space. So they're going to obviously be in poor Mary's space. She's surrounded by boggles, by this boggle.
Oh no.
But hey, that's their turn. Lazarus.
Right.
Man, it would be a shame if someone activated the blender right now.
It's true.
Yeah, I mean, like, I could activate the blender, but everybody's there.
Not on top of me. Not again.
It'd be a real dick move.
I would not have a repeat of Zio.
That's actually a very, very fair point. I can't go through these guys because they're enemies,
Nah,
but
do it.
they're
It'll be
small.
funny.
How good is your dex?
I mean, I got +6 to my saving throw.
Okay, this won't hurt that much.
Dex, your saving throws aren't gonna matter much, Hoshi. You've been rolling like shit.
Oh,
Do I have your permission to be the blender? I'm not hearing a yes or no. I'm
Yeah.
gonna assume no.
From
I'm also gonna ask,
what are you going to do?
can I hop over them?
Yeah, they're tiny. You could absolutely hop over them. Normally, you can't move like around enemies, but they're so tiny that you could absolutely step over them.
Okay. I'll just make it easy for everyone. Short burst.
Ah. Terry circle of...
Has anyone ever seen The Mask?
Yes.
Yes. I know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, he's just gonna turn into a tornado and just...
Spin. All right, let's see. They need to make dex saves. That's 1,
Oh, that's garbage.
2. Okay, well, one of them failed, and the Boogle swarm. And Mary will also have to make that, I believe. Yep.
So something tells me Lazarus was heavily inspired by the mask.
There were some parts of him that were inspired by that, yeah.
And undo. Let me do that. So you spin around, and through your rambunctious spinning, you manage to kill one of the weasels. The other ones are too quick and manage to dodge around you, even though you're really fast when you spin.
That is disappointing. Can I get a do-over?
They all say in unison, "No!"
Rude? Can you believe this? He just looks at the air.
It's crazy. Funny, though. All these
I
weasels.
thought so.
Mary.
Yeah, Mary's gonna get out the fucking weasel pile.
That makes sense. And to the back. There we go. Now you should be able to properly move your token. Oh wait, you can't move, remember? You're dancing right now. You need to use your movement to dance erratically. And you cannot leave this space. You're going to take 1d6 psychic damage. 5 psychic damage, unfortunately. While you're dancing. You can still attack. And you repeat the save at the end of your turn. It is wisdom.
Okay.
You have a knife.
I'm a usury. Okay, that's a bonus action. Yeah, this one. First time. And that's if when I hit. Okay.
Lies.
Alright. Bonus action. Omen of Doom on the weasels for the Boogle.
Okay.
So we're bringing out Reaper.
Okay. Let's get the dog. There you are. Whoop. Where are you putting him? Right in front of you, or?
Right here.
There he is. There's the boy.
Mary just looks at him. It's weasel hunting day.
I love that song.
And she starts swinging. She pulls out her short sword and she starts to swing at the Boogle.
while dancing.
So does a 21 hit?
21 will absolutely hit them. Let me bring them to the back so that I can reduce their health.
And I will also proc favorite foe. When I hit a creature with an attack roll, you can call on your mystical bond with nature to mark the target as your favorite enemy for 1 minute, until you lose concentration. For the first time of each turn, I get to add a 1d4 for damage on top of this.
Okay. That's 12 damage.
12 damage.
Solid hit?
That's all Mary can do, and then it goes to Reaper.
Let me fix that. There we go.
Reaper is going to do his own render for 11.
That just barely misses.
Does flanking count in this situation?
It would actually. You are flanking with Rashmi, so that would actually be 13, and that will hit.
Yes. For 10 damage.
Alright, they're looking real rough. There's like 5 weasels left of this storm as Reaper just goes through and rips them apart.
And they're frightened until the start of his next turn.
And frightened. And all of the weasels here are looking terrified at that big black dog. Even the ones on the outside of the room. But that's it for Mary and Reaper. Roll your wisdom save to see if you finally stop dancing.
We steam 12.
Alright, that is enough. You finally stop dancing.
Mary looks pissed.
The fact that you were dancing and doing these attacks while dancing is impressive.
Well done.
It's all in the hips.
Mary used to do some things when she used to be younger.
But, Rashmi, what you doing? Mary looks really, really rough. Just throwing
But
that
there's
out
also
there.
the leftover Boogle or Boggle or whatever you call it. Boggle underneath.
True. They are almost gone.
Can I drag Mary out?
Yeah, I don't think Mary's gonna fight you on that, but roll at athletics to, like, pull her out of the swarm.
Oof.
You try. You grab her arm and you try to pull her, but she's a bit heavier than you were expecting.
Mary just looks at Rashi. Oh, Bubby.
Do you have a bonus action you could do?
At this Shield of Faith is a bonus action, right?
Yeah, you could cast Shield of Faith on Mary. She could definitely use it given the circumstances.
Get Shield of Faithed. Faithed?
Shield of the Faith.
Get the magic shield. What does it look like when you cast Shield of Faith? Because I think this is the first time that you're using it.
I guess supposed to be shimmering field of appears. So a spiral of I got it. 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 Hold up. Hold up. Which is it? Is it this one?
Yes. Or were you looking for the effect, the bubble one? Because there is a shield one.
So
Because
this
you could do that.
starts happening, and then all of a sudden you get the shield.
Right. You have a glowing gold field of energy around you, Mary. Feel like you're going to be harder to hit now, thankfully. And that would bring us to Cauldron.
Okay. Well, I currently have a bunch of them in range of me, so let's save or suck.
All right. Okay.
DC 14 Charisma save.
And that is... Yep, each creature of choice that you can see within range of 5 feet. So yeah, you've got a few within 5 feet of you. Alright, so let's do some con saves. Oh, I don't need the Basilisk anymore. That thing is dead. Weasels aren't the hardiest, but let's see how they roll.
That was pretty good. That one wasn't.
So. And you know what? I'll say the only reason it's in the corner like that is because of the fact that I didn't hit Alt for that one, so I'll roll for that one too. 2 weasels explode as you say whatever your word of radiance is.
Be gone, thoughts!
And upon saying that, the 2 weasels explode in holy light. Right. And, is that it?
That is my turn.
Right, which will bring us to Anne. What's the plan, Anne?
Alright.
You've been waiting to say that, haven't you?
Honestly, I just thought of it now, and I'm shocked that I didn't think of it sooner.
Alright. Like, the harpsichord is still playing, right?
Yes.
Alright, bonus action. Gonna look over to Mary. Heal for 5 HP. As I bonus action healing word.
Yay.
As for some reason, you kind of see Anne bopping to the music a bit. Happy hospitalize and begin to vocalize. And then for an action, she's gonna swing at. Oh. How hurt does the Boggle Swarm look?
The swarm only has 5 weasels left in it.
Alright, just gonna Dark Souls roll around, and Mary just see Anne singing, and she pulls up her longsword basically with 2 hands and goes for a big overhead swing.
Swing.
11.
11 just barely misses.
Yep. Oh, I tried.
Right. That will bring us to...
Well, I think she tries to swing, but she's just holding the sword up there like, your life ends in 30 minutes, like that.
Yeah. That will bring us to Gerard.
Alright, well, Gerard is gonna look at all these Boggle Swarms, grit his teeth, and with a little bit of a grunt, he's gonna reach out and, hey, guess what? I'm gonna curse it.
Okay.
And I'm also gonna amplify it. So I take another 3 damage.
Okay.
But now whenever I hit it with a attack that has an active Crimson Ray, I get an additional 2d8, and I also now have advantage on this attack.
Okay.
Alright, so swinging that battle axe. That is all. That is an 11. God
you
damn
have
it!
flanking
13.
with Anne, so that is 13.
Okay,
which
so
will
it would
hit.
be 13.
Yes. That will hit.
Cool.
I got you, buddy.
So that is now the. So that's. Oh boy, 10 slashing.
All right.
And then the 2d4 necrotic. Or 2d4 lightning, excuse me.
Hmm.
Oh!
So how do you obliterate these weasels?
Gerard just like. You ever seen, so like for the WWE fans, so probably cryptic here, so like you know how Roman Reigns does like the face twitch whenever he's mad? Gerard just does that, like the face twitch at seeing these weasels attacking like the one person he considers to be like the sensible person in the party, and he just like wrenches back his axe, and you see him point to the weasels who kind of like all like kind of you see this like almost like red like crosshair appear above them, and he just lets loose like with the axe, just like all of them in succession, just swings the axe around and just cleaves through all of them.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your axe goes down and just chops weasel after weasel after weasel, leaving a massive bloody pile of fur, blood, and gore.
So the swarm is dead?
Yes, the swarm is dead. Now it's just the 3 remaining basic weasels.
So when the Boogle swarm is dead, Reaper goes away.
Okay.
And I have a feeling that when that happens, Reaper's going to take one of the weasels and drag it into the shadows with him.
Yes. This is mine. I earned this.
And then
Into the shadows?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Reaper's a shadow dog.
Gerard will just like settle with his axe and then just give like a hat tip down to Mary and just kind of move over right here.
Alright. Okay, and that will bring us to the weasels. First one's going to try and climb up and bite Cauldron. That 20 is going to hit. Cauldron, you take 1 piercing damage as this weasel bites into your thigh. Second one's going to go for Anne. But an 11 is not going to hit. And lastly, this last weasel is going to jump towards Mary after she got free from the Boggle Storm. 20 is going to hit. You take 1 piercing damage as this weasel lunges at you and is chomped onto your wrist. Lazarus.
Let's see, what else do I got? Oh, the twin spell, Mind Sliver.
Doke. And that is... Must make an intelligence save. How smart are these weasels? Not very smart.
Not very.
How do you want to destroy these weasels?
So usually how he does this is just like a puff of cat hair just like spikes up and goes into the victim's head. I imagine it just stabs into them kind of like darts.
So, because usually this would not be for a creature this small, you make them pop when you shoot your mind slivers at them and hit. Pop goes the weasel.
You've been waiting to say that, haven't you?
That one, yes. That one I was waiting for. Anything else for Lazarus?
Nope.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give you something for free. Just a flat intelligence check.
Okay. I mean, I might do something as a bonus.
9. Yeah. Like, the music is still playing, and you get the feeling that it might trigger again a dancing spree for people if it's not stopped somehow. Mary. But you don't know how you're gonna stop it.
Do you tell Mary this, Lazarus?
We have to end the music.
You just watch Mary put her sword away and put the gun, angle it towards where the strings are,
Mm-hmm.
and she's going to take a fire.
Alright. Fire to hit.
15.
A 15 would hit.
Fucking piano.
About that. It takes 0 damage and continues playing.
Huh.
It seems
It's a special
immune.
piano.
So you can't shoot it.
What kind of roll do I have to do to tell what's making it go? We'll play.
Arcana. With a 16, there seems to be a spirit, like with the previous room where Kazaya was making the peacock move, there's a spirit in here making the music happen. But with that 16, you also learned if someone were to play a different song on the piano, that might cancel it out. Or sorry, the harpsichord.
Ah. Mary will look at Anne and Lazarus. Well, if one of you two would like to play, it'll stop all this from happening.
Wait, that's it?
I know, just the song.
Right, Rashmi. There's one weasel left over, here.
I, grab my holy symbol, use the light cantrip on it.
That's just going to make the weasel light up.
On my holy symbol?
Oh, so you're going to cast light on your holy symbol?
Yeah,
That,
and then touch the weasel with my holy symbol.
okay, so that's not really gonna do anything, but now you're producing light.
I mean, that's nice.
How much
So
light?
we don't need it.
20 and 20.
Look, welcome to a D&D session with yelling. She lives for the chaos.
Yes.
That is true.
But like, I will tell everyone to close their eyes before I do that, so I can flashbang the
She
weasel.
flashbangs the room.
Hey, I hope all of you are ready for your eyes to rapidly adjust to the increase in light, because here we go.
My eyes!
The weasel just sort of looks at you, confused why you're shoving this symbol in its face.
Until the blinding light shows up.
It's narrowing its eyes until it closes them.
Gotta teach you about the help action, buddy.
Cauldron.
I'm gonna give it a good slash with my sword.
That is for a duration. That is not a concentration. Good to know. So Mary still has her shield.
Does a 12 hit the weasel?
Just barely no.
Dang. Well,
Tough weasels.
Yeah. Vesla apparently employs some pretty hardy weasels.
well, that's all I care to do on my turn.
Alright. And
Let's walk over and let's try playing a song.
right, I need a performance check.
Seven. Am I up?
That's... You accidentally hit 2 keys at once while you're trying to play your song, and it's just not quite coming out right.
I could. I'm gonna spend my reaction to use of "You Got a Friend" to try to guidance myself.
That'd be... Yeah, at most that would be. So that's 1, 2, 3.
10.
10 is still not enough. Yeah, the harpsichord seems to be fighting back a little bit while you're trying to play. Because it does not appreciate it.
Let me play the friggin' grinning ghost. God dang it!
Gerard?
Alright. Just the one weasel left, correct?
Correct.
Alright. No, I'm gonna... Actually, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna get right next to it and,
Assault the weasel.
yeah, stomp the weasel.
Weasel stomping day.
I am weasel.
So do you want me to do just like a base strength check?
Yeah, we'll basically say this is an unarmed strike. Ooh,
I told you
At
I am
least-
weasel.
At least he's not cursed.
true. So you won't get another Boggle Swarm at least.
Oh, fuck.
So you go to step on the weasel, and it deftly dodges around you. You weren't really using a weapon, so this is just going to be a miss. I got weapon gets tangled in armor, but how the hell would that even mechanically work? You stomp, and somehow your shoe gets caught in the leg of your pants, and now you're just, fumbling all over yourself. But, that would bring us to Weasel, who's going to, bite at the man who tried to step on it. Does a 16 hit Gerard?
No.
Right, then that brings us to Lazarus. So the wily Weasel.
Just gonna walk over here. And do you mind scooching over a bit?
Yeah.
Alright. Just gonna crack his knuckles. And... 21.
Okay, any song in particular you're playing?
That song from Coraline with the other father.
So, the music that was playing stops as you play this beautiful song on the harpsichord. And as you do, you see the ghost of Joseph Petrini playing alongside you with a smile on his face. A tear drops from his eye. How I long to see the glow of the fire's face, my window. Wait. Discord melody and instrumental whisper is harpsichord melody song. Okay, yes. Wistfully singing about better times. How I long to see the glow of fire's face in my window. How tender she'd dispel the night and fill my heart with amber light. Those radiant hours now fade in me slowly, and time, bereft, drifts icy and lonely, where shrieking death stripped life from their bones, and all light now gone from a house I called a home. Let there come a wind to drive light in, and let life in my home again. And he fades. And as he does, one of the black ivory keys from this harpsichord pops off and clatters to the floor.
Well, there we have it. Picks up the key.
The piano key in your inventory. Or harpsichord key.
I like piano key.
2 out of 6.
Right, and the door unlocks.
Shall we move on?
We shall, we shall.
Before Mary walks out the room, Mary's going to cast Cure Wounds on herself.
Valid.
You moving along?
Where to next?
Much fucking better.
You got a lot of doors.
Yep.
Yes,
And I
one
am
could
very
say
bright.
Yes.
Because I'm still holding the holy
Yep.
symbol.
And Mary would also still have the Shield of Faith, so keep that in mind for any combat in the future.
Mhm.
That you are holding concentration on that.
Mary points towards this door, saying that should lead back to the room with the table that we were just at. So technically, we could go this one next.
Just open it anyway.
I mean, you could just double check, but you know what's there.
Open all the doors.
Rashmi, you see the parlor from earlier. With the Ouija board
Wow.
still there.
We didn't go to the top room, did we?
You did not, no. This room up here is still unexplored.
Let's get this one over here first, then we can probably go check the upper room.
Okay.
I mean, you could also
Yep.
reason that this door over here leads to the same one as the door in the parlor, since they're both in the same direction. Right. But feel free to open that door whenever you can, and I will read what you're seeing. Oh, wait, let me move chat's view so you can properly see, and there we go. Oh, and I'm gonna... Did I give chat view through your eyes? I don't remember. I did not. I'm giving chat view through your eyes since you're the closest one to there. Zoop. There we go. Now they can see properly. Ahem. A grand dining table commands the center of the room, its surface unnervingly clean amidst the dust-choked neglect that clings to the surrounding chairs, sideboard, and cabinets. But most unsettling of all is a feast spread across the table, a garish display of roasted boar, poultry, fish, and other meats, laid out on a gleaming silver platters, plates of sautéed vegetables, bowls of rich gravy, and trays of sweets complete the banquet, their aroma intoxicatingly almost too perfect. The air is replete with the scent of the feast, but beneath the savory allure lingers a sense of apprehension, as if the meal is waiting for more than just a bite.
Nothing seems off about this banquet.
Quickly above board, since it was mentioned, how long are we going?
Oh, I didn't realize. That is a good question. Is everyone good to continue, or do we need to end here, or...
I might
Hoshi,
have been here.
How many hours from now do you need to leave?
For me to go to work, I have about 4 hours before I have to get, almost 4 hours before I have to get up.
So we should probably end here.
Yeah.
Right, well, we'll leave this dinner table, this strangely wonderful-looking feast for another time. So we're definitely going to be in here for a couple sessions, that's for sure. Let's start going around the horn. Who would like to start?
I can. Since I probably have to go.
Mm.
Hello everybody, I'm Royal Hoshi. You can find me on all social media as Royal Hoshi. Tuesdays you can find me, Choco, and Draco on our respective channel playing Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode as we're going through Baldur's Gate with a couple mods that we acquired. Wednesdays you can find me here on Draco's channel as I go through playing Mary, your favorite tiefling mother. And Fridays you can find me on my channel as I play through Digimon Time Story Time Stranger. Yeah, that's it for me.
Right. Who are you sending it to?
Brian. I'll see you guys later.
Have a good night.
See you.
Hoshi caught me with some food in my mouth. Hello. I'm totally not eating dinner right now. I'm totally not indulging in the feast.
Mmm.
Dang, you're indulging in the feast?
You don't even need to eat.
But it looks
Listen,
so good.
Anne can't eat, but Brian has to.
This is true.
But do you?
Yes.
Me above game? Yes, I need to eat. I'm hungry. Anyway.
I am also hungry.
A lot of fun. Nope, there's not much really to say. Just catch me here on Wednesday playing as a very lovable. And she's kind of feeling a little silly even though this is a haunted house. I thought she would be more scared, but no, she's singing Disney songs this whole time.
This is awesome.
I know, right? I know, right? She got to use a Ouija board. She's dancing and singing. She's having a grand old time. I'm sure that's not going to come crashing down anytime soon.
Nah. Can only
That
go
would be
up from here.
insane.
Only
Place seems
positives.
Place seems pretty rad.
Yeah, well, that's basically me. I'll just pass it down the line. Choco, you go. I'm going to keep eating.
Choco.
Hello, I'm Chocolate101. You can find me all over social medias, any form of Chocolate101. I stream on Twitch. Tuesdays, you can find me, Draco, and Hoshi playing through our honor mode of Baldur's Gate 3. Unfortunately, we had some tech issues getting the actual game going, but we got there in the end. So hopefully everybody enjoys our new characters. Yeah, tune in on Tuesdays for that. And then Wednesdays you can find me here playing our lovable, angry wolf boy Gerard. And then also on Wednesdays earlier in the day, you can find me over on twitch.tv/twitchtheperson for our Power Rangers Cyber Strike campaign, currently on a hiatus through the end of the year. But, I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll come back for a one-shot or something before this everything stops. So tune into socials, and then Thursdays, if and when we have the time and people, you can usually find me doing party stuff on Draco's channel. I'll throw it over to Cryptic.
Hey, I'm Cryptic Sciagen. You can find me at twitch.tv/cryptic_Sciagen. This Saturday, we'll be running World Domination Wrestling. It's going to be a crazy fun time. Yelling.
Hello! I go by Yeltamano. I usually do art streams on Twitch, and you can find me on most social media as Yellingatme or Yellingatme BT. And if I'm not doing an art stream, I'm probably doing a stream collaboration with either my lovely boyfriend here, Draco Magnius, or or I am doing a collab with Riku, because we found each other during trying to set up for a convention eons ago. Well, it feels like eons ago. Hasn't been that long. And now, here we are. I guess. Words are not coming to me today. Then again, I did end up, like, falling asleep. So that kind of makes sense. Not because of the campaign being bad, it's just me being really, really tired and eepy. Just for clarification's sake. And I didn't get, also for clarification's sake, I didn't fall asleep during the campaign. I was just falling asleep because I was tired. Anyway, I think I'm like overcorrecting myself.
Yeah.
Who wants it?
I'm the only one that's left.
Okay, you take it.
I don't want it. Take it back.
Well, too bad.
Hello, I'm Thanatos. You can find me here playing with Draco and the others as Lazarus. And every other Thursday, you can find me with the Lost Knights playing in Lost Chronicles of Fate. Though I'm not sure when we will be back. Still on hiatus, but hopefully we'll figure that out soon. And that's really about it.
All right. And that would just leave me. Hey everyone, you've already found me here. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays. Monday's Persona 3 Reload, where it's the beach episode. We've gotten with our friends, gone to Mitsuru's family beach house, having a grand old time. And I'm sure nothing bad will happen while we're there. Yep, it's all gonna be great. What could possibly go wrong? Tuesdays, you can find me, Chaco, and Hoshi here for, as previously mentioned, Baldur's Gate 3, where we are doing Honor Mode. And also I am playing The Dirge. So, violence galore. Wednesdays, you can find us here as our party continues investigating this spooky house. What will they bump into? You'll have to tune in to find out. Thursdays is AI the Somnium Files, where the investigation is still ongoing. I believe we were about to jump into someone's somnium, but I'm drawing a blank, unfortunately, at the moment. I should take notes. I don't know why I space so much on AI the Somnium Files specifically. Fridays, you can catch me and my lovely girlfriend yelling at me as we go through Scarlet and Violet. I'm wrapping up all the stuff that I can do in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and yelling is going to the post-game. To Area 0.
Finally! I'm finally catching up.
Yeah!
Yippee! It only took however many months.
Yeah. But with all that said and done, how about we find someone to raid? Pixel is live. It has been aeons. We could raid into
Yep.
Pixel. He's doing Pokemon Red and Blue, Pokemon Nuzlocke. Speaking of Pokemon.
I've got Pixel, Brawl, Martin Casaus, Dominator's live, Hinedu, and a friend of mine in Crypt